gate better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Oh, that's a better sword. Okay. Oh. Nope. Okay. No, 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 no.
Off I go.
We'll wait for them here.
Very well.
Are you serious? Why do you have to go all the way out there? You're a fucking idiot. I don't get that at all. Fucking ridiculous. Alistair, please help him. They like to focus on him. Okay, Alistair, what are you doing?
Send me! No quarter shall be given.
Are you serious? Oh. How many, though? Just one? Is it really one? You know it's never one.
What? It's begun.
Are you serious? Why are they back here? He is just fuck using all of the fucking potions. Plus 2 damage against Darkspawn. Eesh, defense is worse. Nope. Wait until his health is back to 100%. How many of them are there? Okay. Stay here. They went straight for the fucking mages, for the range. What an ass. Pure ass. Pure ass. Nasty. That's the sleep spell. Okay. Tinker achievement. Oh, I guess I could have just done this, huh? And they would have probably attacked the, well, probably wouldn't be that easy. Oh, that one's dead. Oh. Okay, we know how this is gonna go. Look at that. Even those guys from over there actually wanted to join in the fight. Okay. Move here. Creatures that are asleep are particularly suggestible and thus ill-equipped to resist the spine-chilling effect of a horror spell. The vivid nightmares that result inflict massive spirit damage. He died immediately from 100% health. The shock killing many lesser creatures outright. Those unlucky enough to survive are certain to emerge from the ordeal in a state of fear. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they're gonna get eaten by the doggy. No, no, no. Don't bother chasing them. Come back here. The doggies are like chasing all of them. Yeah, we're just gonna wait here. Okay, now let's help the doggies.
Blast! Away with you!
Nice. Less injured kit. Kit containing bandages and other healing aids. The user instantly regains a small amount of health and is cured of a single injury. More lesser injury kits. Lifestone. These rare rocks have existed in close proximity to lyrium ore, and such they have absorbed some of its traits. Lifestones enhance the natural properties of other materials used in item creation. Nature resistance. If you eat it. Very good, doggies.
I shall do it.
Oh, no. I will hide behind the doggies. Okay, good. Let the doggies go in first. Yes. Okay, now we can help them.
Very well. For the full pay!
I hate it when they like bypass everyone else just to get to the range. Fucking characters. What do they do? Oh, they're running away. They're scared. Wow, the dogs are pretty good. They're single-handedly killing all of the fucking darkspawns. Dang. You would think that they would nerf those dogs, like, on hard difficulty. But no, they're just tearing through everybody. Okay. Wait, no attack penalty? Okay, I'll take it. We're using that buff? Oh, we still have to take care of this.
It's begun.
Ice bolt. I guess we should give it to the guy, to the archer. But only if you're using a crossbow though for that, right? Oh. Oh no no. Yeah, it's fine. Only 18. Oh, arrow you need to use. I see. I see. Okay. What an ass. Oh no, he's gonna die. Thank you. Use everything you got. Oh, why are you using shield fucking shit? Okay.
Send me! No!
Run! Oh no! Wow, that's some bullshit.
On it.
No, run! Dear Lord, he's still not dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god. Alistar's dead. He resisted that? Oh, we still have... Okay. No, he's dead! Oh, god damn. I don't know how he's able to do that. Dear Lord. No. I hate this thing. Okay. Okay, we'll just have to make sure. Okay, switch to that. Shot, drawing shot. Oh. Use the fucking... Yeah, please! Oh, he's already awake. This is ridiculous. How am I aggroing him always? I'm not even doing any fucking damage. And what? Why? I don't understand why. Okay, at least he's getting distracted, like, because he's just chasing me. And then everyone else is able to do damage. That's good. Your turn to run away! No! Oh, we saved him. That Alistair! Wait, what?
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
He jumped on the thing, a brilliant cut colorless stone. Harvard's... what? Harvard's ages. Havard's ages. Havard was Mepharat's closest friend. They were children together in the same Ava clan. They fought side by side in so many battles that Mepharat dubbed him Havard the Ages, better to have at his side than any shield. Mepharat brought Havard with him to meet with the Tevinters. It was unthinkable to stand before his enemies without his ages. When he understood that Mepharat was giving Andrastre over to be executed, Havard, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinter struck him down, and Mepharat left him for dead. But Aegis was not easily destroyed. Havard lived and made his way gravely wounded to the gates of Minrathus to stop the execution. Too late, he found only the ashes of the prophet, left to the wind and rain. When his fingers touched the ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw a vision of Andraste, dressed in cloth of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "Rise, ages of the faith, the Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember." His wounds healed instantly, and with new strength, Havard gathered up Andraste's remains and carried them back safely back to the lands of the Almari. So he's the one responsible for creating this stupid religion. Okay. It's always somebody.
It shall be done.
Oh, fruit. Tribal necklace, or it's a gift. A necklace of sun-bleached teeth and bones.
I shall do it.
Sound the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not?
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Yeah, that grab is too OP. Uh-oh,
Your
make it
eyes
time.
finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
You get to take a peek at my dick. No. She rescued me? You mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend? You mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us? Did we already ask that?
I wonder at that myself.
Oh.
But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Coin is important to you out here?
Who says I would ransom for coin? Gold has its uses, I suppose, but power buys far more.
So he's trying to get the king's sperm. How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors beside us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why? What's happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Yes, please.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
So those survivors could be rescued.
If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps.
Why did Taryn Logain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
The last of the Warden's achievement. Oh, we got a couple of characters getting updated. Well, to say that they're dead now, I guess. So, Catherine. Some of us know what honor and loyalty are. Catherine came to Logain's service the hard way. Oh, that's the lady who was given the instruction to retreat. She belonged to a poor family and was doing work on the farm when she saw a man on horseback being attacked by several bandits. She rushed to his assistance and found out belatedly that the man she saved was none other than the great hero Logain. Though she was hardly more than a child, he took her in, offering her a position with his soldiers, and she climbed through the ranks through sheer determination, becoming the commander of Marek's shield. Logain's elite soldiers was the proudest moment of her life. He fell in battle alongside Duncan at Ostagar. This is King Kaelin. And Duncan, he was killed in battle against an overwhelming number of Darkspawn at Ostagar alongside King Kaelin. And who else? Logain. During the battle at Ostagar, he fled the field, leaving King Kaelin and Grey Wardens to die. Okay. Books and songs. Oh. I thought it was flashing. Achievement unlocked. Resilient.
It has begun.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Afraid you were going to be left alone?
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You never told us your name.
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
You mean the Hag of Hackett's Quarry? If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united, thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
Oh, pull it together, will you?
Maybe it would help to think that it could have been you out there. We can't let their deaths be in vain.
Will you help us fight this blight, Flemeth?
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Arl Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Arl Eamon? The Arl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honorable man.
The Owl would never do what Ten Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
We need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I doubt that it will be as easy as that.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you could offer any more help.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame.
What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have no problems with your presence if Alistair doesn't.
From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
I just... Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
It's just difficult to imagine her.
Young, married, pregnant? Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not.
Have you never been outside the wilds?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
The Chantry. And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch.
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Never mind him. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Oh, 'tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alistair disapprove. What? Flemeth, you're required to do nothing, least of all believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Conabar took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of Highever, and for a time they lived happily, until the arrival of a young poet, Austin, who captured the lady's heart with this verse. They turned to the Chasm tribes for help and hid from Conabar's wrath in the wilds, until word came to them that Conabar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flameth's face one final time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Conabar killed Osen and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon a spirit into this world to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turning Flemeth into an abomination. A twisted, maddened creature, she slaughtered Conabar and all his men, and fled back into the wilds. For 100 years, Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the Chasen to sire monstrous daughters, horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Kokari witches led an army of Chasen from the wilds to strike at the Almari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Cormac, and all the witches burned, so they say. But even now the Wilders whisper that Flemeth lives on in the marsh, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morgan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of Tower Ishal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Earl Eamon Gwern. Nobility does not exist without obligation. We owe all we have, even our lives, to our land and our people. As the maternal uncle of King Caelan, Earl Eamon is one of the king's most trusted advisors. Redcliffe, while not a large or especially wealthy part of Ferelden, is a critical strategic location. The fortress guards the western pass that leads to Orlais, as well as the major trade route with Orzammar. A well-respected man, though not the most charismatic, King Caelan once said to him, "My uncle Eamon is a man everyone thinks well of when they remember to think of him at all." Witch of the Wilds? Such idle fancies. Those legends have you no mind of your own. Of herself, Morgan says little, but she does not deny being the Witch of the Wilds, but beyond that, everything about her is in question. Her mother claims to be a Flemeth. If that's true, the Morrigan might well be a very powerful witch, for the tale of daughters of Flemeth tell of twisted, monstrous women who can kill a man with fear. She was made a company surviving Grey Wardens. The payment, Flemeth said, for saving their lives at the Tower of Ishal. His mother was a serving girl who died when Alistair was very young. He was raised by Eamon Gwern, Earl of Redcliffe, for a time. Okay.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
You could come with us, you know.
Oh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves.
But you're more powerful than we are.
It is not a matter of power. No one person in all of Thedas has enough power to stand against a blight. Were that the case, sending you two would be quite the jest. What is important is that you are both Grey Wardens. Your task is to unite the land, inspire its men, and turn them from their petty politics to face the archdemon. In that, you are more powerful than I by far. I am but an old woman whom the world has largely forgotten.
And what has the world done to you?
That is between the world and me. Your business is elsewhere.
Could you answer some questions?
Questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
Can I ask about your magic?
Looking for new spells. Secrets you think old Flemeth has cooked up over the years. Well, they're of no use to you without years of practicing my ways. I am not like your circle with its books, you see. Not that I would mind a handsome lad to order around for a year or so.
If I were you, I'd take the Darkspawn.
How long have you lived in the wilds?
Since before I was wrinkled and old. You may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her.
Really? Are you sure they didn't just die from horror? You don't seem happy about that.
I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete.
What will you do once we're gone?
Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. May your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
Do you have any advice?
About the Darkspawn?
Actually, I was wondering about anything, really.
Then hear this. I laugh at a world full of stupid humans who ignore the Blight's evil and abandon their vigilance to chase mortal goals. Remember, it is up to you to destroy the Blight. Pray not for someone else to destroy it. It will always nip at your heels. Then we are done. Now, if you would excuse me, I have some dinner to eat. Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew. Yes, you should. You have a whole lot of Darkspawn to get past before you sleep.
The time has come to leave the wilds.
Okay, we should stop here.